Hi, I'm Donovan, and I'm in Summer Rae.
All right, Don, it's nice to have you here today.
Nice to see you.
How you doing today,
Well, this is a
bro?
pleasure. This is a pleasure. What's up, Summer? What's up, Reagan? You guys are blowing up already. Literally, fourth episode already blowing up, man.
Yeah.
This is awesome, bro. So this is an honor to be here.
Thank you.
We about to have some fun. We about to have some fun.
All right, so how you been doing lately?
Man, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life every day. Every day is a new story, a new adventure and stuff. I like y'all fits. Y'all looking fire. Y'all looking fire. You already know. Hey, y'all go shop at ReaganRay.com. You already know what's up. Hey, listen to Summer Official. She making the music and stuff.
And what's your band name again?
Five Tragedies. So.
I'm waiting here just for you. Hear me, give me.
I ain't gonna lie. We just right now we're on SoundCloud and YouTube. All free
YouTube?
markets. I appreciate that. Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So, really, we just want to find out more about you, kind of what makes you you, and
Hey, I'm
where
open book. I'm open book. Let's ask. Just ask, man.
All right. So, tell me a little bit about your childhood and what your upbringing was like.
Okay, man. So let's go way back in time. We're going to 2008. Big Donnie is moving from Oklahoma because I was born in Oklahoma. All my family's down there. My grandma was a event planner. Like doing events with probably like you probably wouldn't know these people like Morris Day, like the time like these are like big R&B groups back in the day. And then my grandfather, he was a helicopter associate with this big company. Well, they told him, hey, we got this big business opportunity for you. It's a lot of more money than you're getting paid right now, but you got to relocate.
Right.
And so I wouldn't say my mom was doing bad at all. No, she was not doing bad at all. But I was more kind of like with the whole, like I was more with my grandparents at that time.
Okay.
And so when they left, I left with them. And then my mom came as well. My dad, has his own like musician type, extravaganza going on in there. So obviously Oklahoma was good for him to stay.
Right.
But we came to Dothan in 2008. I was looking like the biggest chubby dude you could ever see in life. So after that, went to Emmanuel, graduated. I knew that my dream always was filmmaking, but I think halfway through my junior year, I was like, I can do different avenues. I always been a big fan of doing filmmaking, obviously, because I always wanted to tell stories, visualizations, there's a whole bunch of things you can do with filmmaking. But I also want to do entertainment,
Right.
so comedy, because I feel people say I'm naturally funny.
You
So
are.
I was like, I'll do that. My dad's a musician. I have a lot of music in my family. I can ramble, by the way, so you tell me to shut up if I need to.
Yeah.
And so I said, you know what? After telling my dad I didn't want to do any music and didn't want to learn how to play guitar, I'm gonna start doing that. And I just, start doing a lot of things, live shows, promotions. So
What inspired you, do you think, to start doing music and entertainment? Like, what inspired you to do shows?
You know what? Seeing how I would say in the spectrum of everybody in my family is either a musician or an event planner or has done acting, I would say probably all of them in general.
Right, we kind of pick up on what we see around us.
And it's just kind of like I'm just kind of like absorbing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you faced like a lot of obstacles when it comes to trying to achieve your goals in the entertainment or the music?
Oh, absolutely. These nice chairs, by the way. Absolutely. I would say first off, with filmmaking in general, with starting off, I was literally dying. There's so many things that go to with filmmaking.
Right.
When you're just like young, have nothing, and you're just trying to like convince people to do it for free.
Yeah, no, let me say this. I remember you used to ask my mama to use her camera.
Oh,
and we
absolutely.
would be out there, and you would come in the studio, and we had a studio in the garage then, and you were trying to like have her kind of show you how to do things, but you was getting it, like 11th grade, you was getting it.
Yeah, I used to like I said, I used to film with a flip phone, so you can see how we have like really like progressed.
Upgraded, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, if I always say, no one else is gonna believe in what you want to do except for you. So obviously, for the years, people have like, this is gonna be lame, Donovan. I don't really want to do this no more. And even times I've been like, okay, I don't want to do YouTube no more. But as long as you keep like saying this is something I really want to do, keep grinding and stuff, something will happen. And actually, something has happened. So
Right.
Do you think you've had like a large support system over the years?
Do you think that's helped you?
I mean, I would say for a good while it was just me making videos for me, and I mean nothing's wrong with that. No. But after a while, you kind of do want some recognition. You do want a little value for what you're doing, your product. And I would say now definitely there's eyes watching. Even if the eyes are watching, or just kind of like watching just for clout reasons, or even being inspired. It's still I'm happy that somebody's looking at my work, because honestly, all my work right now, even for the future, right now, it's free, and I don't really try to make a buck. I don't make a dime off any of those things I do. It's all just for my work to be viewed, just like any art,
It's just a process.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the only way that something won't happen is if you give up. That's the only way that something won't happen.
That's facts. A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins.
Yeah.
That's
every day. What's a day in the life of Donovan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Donovan's in a better position than he was a couple years ago.
Right.
Obviously, with the whole, which obviously we'll touch on probably. I had a whole bunch of just wanting to be, I would say, valued in a certain way that I shouldn't have been valued.
And what do you mean by that?
And obviously we'll talk about it, but like the whole female things, what I'm talking about, basically.
Yeah.
And I was so caught up by, oh, I want this, I want that, I want her to look at me this way, that I wasn't really looking for the best interest for myself. And so now that I'm only focused on just having a good life, because you only get one life, obviously, And so looking at the best values and interests that I want to do, I'm living my best life. We're literally, we're about to make my first feature film in Canada right now. So I'm getting my passport, and we're kind of trying to finish the budget. Thank you. Thank you. We're finishing up our music video for our second song, and we're about to get ready on the next music video, which you guys got to check out. It's really fire. We just got done doing a live event, obviously, Summer Official, and literally just last night got in talks about a possible second event, so may have to look out for that. I'm definitely doing a lot of more trips, because I always say you got to keep moving around. You never want to stay in one place for a long time. You can mess up your psyche that way. Keep moving around. Trust me, you get to breathe a little bit.
When we go to different places, see new things, new people, it opens up a new creativity that you can't get if you're just stuck in the same town or the same people.
Yeah, like to learn different cultures and
Absolutely.
And things like that. So about the going back to the females and things like that.
Yeah.
So how did that affect you mentally and emotionally? How did what exactly was happening? How are they treating you? How is it affecting you?
So, and I've talked about this on Facebook, where at a time I was more trying to, I guess, a better words, make a female love me instead of just happening naturally, where I would do all these lavish things, I wouldn't wait, let's be honest, I was showing off. And I would be like, oh, I can take you on dates. I can do this. Let's do, let me do this for you and stuff. And I'd be doing all this, but I wouldn't be reciprocating it back because they didn't feel the same way. So it'd be kind of like one-sided. And at that time, I was just so like hard-headed on just getting recognition on, oh, Donovan's that guy. He's that guy. That I really wasn't like looking at.
You're trying to feel validated.
Yes, exactly. That's the word. Yeah.
So do you feel like you were trying to feel validated because you were neglected at some point in your life?
Not really neglected. I mean, like, honestly, if I'll be honest with you, I'm spoiled. I'm very spoiled. All my life, I've been spoiled. I've been handed everything. Not handed everything, but everything I ever wanted to get, I've either worked hard or been able to give an opportunity to get that.
Okay. So one thing that we said we were going to talk about is your addiction with...
Quote-unquote addiction. So we're going to talk about it. We'll talk about it, yeah.
Well, let's get into it now.
Let's get into it, okay.
I don't know if you want to call it an addiction, but I know, because I know you, that you've had your your thing was sex.
Mm-hmm.
A little, maybe more so than other people. Talk me about it.
You know, I'll agree with you to a point. Anything really can be an addiction if you don't have it controlled. Obviously, if you have friendship, relationships, and a certain particular thing is getting in the way of that, just because you crave or you get some type of release from that, that can be an addiction, obviously. Right. To me, personally, and this is just obviously we're having a discussion right now about this one. To me, it's more instead of a meditation, more instead of a relaxation than anything.
So you feel like it's an escape for you?
Not escape.
It's really like a meditation for you.
Let's say, what's your favorite food? I know this is kind of, you're the interviewer, but I'm like, what's your favorite? Salmon, okay. You like, when you taste into, let's say, a nice fresh salmon with lemon on top of it.
You're saying something that gives you pleasure.
Yes, absolutely.
Stress relief?
Yes, relaxation is in a meditation. Meditation is supposed to relax your body. And in a way, your body gives off hormones when you're doing sex. And, you can release a lot of stress, a lot of built up anxiety, a lot of energy. And
I get that, but okay, and I'm no judgment here.
No, absolutely.
But don't let me see. I don't know. For me, because I've had my addictions as well, and I just realized that first of all, anything exterior or external. I know that's not really external because it's in you.
It's a feeling, yeah.
It's a feeling, but at the same time, if you're having to go to other women to get that's external, and I feel like everything that we need is already inside of us. And anything fast is not going to last. Anything slow is for show. So I feel like,
I also feel like it depends who you're doing it with. Are you doing it with in your mindset somebody you just met at the bar or somebody you really care about?
Right.
Yeah.
And
what about for you? So
absolutely.
Is it usually with someone that you deeply care about, or is it just somebody you're trying to get?
Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes, so I've done it with people I don't care about, which I would never recommend ever again. But right now, in the mindset of what I'm trying to do, definitely people you have a bond, a relationship with, a
connection.
Stole words right out of my mouth. Connection, and that kind of helps you guys both kind of just. I'm getting really into it. But
so why do you feel like you haven't found that special, or have you found those special connections? And would you? This is just a question. Would you want to continue having that satisfaction with one person for a long time, or?
Right now, I think I'm so, and I may be saying the wrong word. I think it's monasterious, because I think that's when you're.
What is that, bro?
I'm sorry. She's like, cut the cat.
You gotta look that up.
It's some word with an M. I know for a fact. I think it's mono something. Okay. But it's usually it means when one person talks to a lot of people.
Okay.
And then when you're like, I don't know that word. I really should really research.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it.
So right now, I will definitely admit I am not. I tell everybody who I talk to, not right now in a mode to single down right now. I kind of don't really be in a relationship just because I know me, and I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste our time. I'm really just right now, just open, kind of like just going through the vibes right now, and that's mostly what I'm looking for. Not really like a relationship. I've done that whole thing, and obviously maybe I'll come back to it. Anything can happen. I know I say I don't want to get married, but anything can happen, obviously. We all say things. But right now, I'm obviously just looking for good vibes, someone to talk to. And then, some things we can just, do. Obviously, go in one park, go see a movie.
You're trying to buy into
and go do something else, stupid, go crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't think y'all caught it. You're trying to buy into that.
Hey.
Do you think you've gotten past the trying to buy the people's love for you? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I've got way better, and I don't want to make this I have so many stories I could be really petty about, but this ain't that type of chance. I ain't gonna do it to y'all. But I would say it is way better than it was.
It is. Yeah. I remember because I was in school with you, and I was there for a large portion.
Yeah. And you know what? Sorry to cut you off, but fun fact. I don't really like to blame people, because obviously a lot of things we usually do. But I feel like people saw what I was doing
And
took advantage of it. Because people, not calling anybody out. Somebody texted me yesterday, and they were like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" By them, this is what they meant by hanging out. Can you go buy my hair for like $75? I said no. And they were like, "Wow, I don't want to talk to you no more," and blocked me. It's a true story.
Yeah, because takers recognize givers. Do
Yeah.
you think that you're a giver?
Not anymore, but I feel like I have such a built-in reputation that people just think I am, maybe.
So you don't see yourself as that?
No, I honestly, I try to give as much money away to good organizations as I can nowadays, I hate to see homeless people, on the streets and stuff. Obviously, it's a true fact, this is the fact, we can't help everybody. But I try to give, as much money as I can sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not really what I meant. I just meant like.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just meant like, as a giver, like you give a lot of your energy away to people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took that as
no,
more
you're
like.
fine. It can be with money and stuff.
Okay.
Too.
Most definitely give my heart. Obviously, if anybody needs help, anybody ever needs support, I was just talking about this last night. If you ever have a event or you ever have something you're trying to build up, I'm always there. Like I said, I can't be there. I can't be everywhere. I can't be around to one person. It's not $10.
Right.
We're not a brand. But I'm always there to support and always help out as best as I can. So, all right.
That's great.
Sorry.
I'm glad to see you come so far, Donovan. Sounds like you've grown a lot.
And y'all blowing up, bro. This thing about to be the best podcast talk discussion in the world.
Y'all have to tune in every week. We have a lot of different people on here.
Yeah, I got one more question for you. Where do you see yourself at in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, I can't wait. It's like, when you see a trailer and you're just like, oh, I want to see the movie right now. Next 5 years, I already know it's about to be perfection. Like, I'm about to finish up college, which,
where are you getting your degree in?
Art studio.
Art studio.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's awesome. Yeah.
Man, I've been crying, bro. Because if anybody knows college, bro.
Yeah, you're
in the middle years, man.
You're going to work and going to college.
Oh, man.
And making movies.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Music videos.
Every check, honestly, goes to something I want to do.
That's facts.
Yeah, I don't work to the build up savings. I wish my savings was building up, but no. Every check I get, if it goes to music, it goes to pay the editor, it goes to pay the videographer, it goes to pay the artists, the models and stuff. So I will say, nothing in this world is free. So you kind of do have to grind for your, the things you want to do. But to answer your question, yeah, sorry. Like I said, I can ramble. Obviously, I want to make a couple more movies, actually official, hopefully send them to Atlanta movie festivals and stuff. Definitely want to travel more, like we're about to do.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want the music thing to go too long because I'm kind of just letting that roll right now. It's kind of just like a mood right now. So when that runs out, it'll run its course.
I hear you.
But other than that, just have the great last, because obviously our grandparents and moms and dads. We're gonna be here before or excuse me, we'll be here after they're gone. I guess if that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
So I don't want to spend as much time with my grandparents, grandfather, my mom and dad, because you don't want to miss out on these years. And then just hang out with more friends, I guess.
In the farther future, do you see yourself to continue living in the South?
Absolutely not. We need to get out. We need to say. Even my producer last night was like, "Get out while you can. Save yourself." I don't have anything. I don't have problems with Donovon. Donovan's growing. I think it's better than it was probably maybe 6 years ago. But if anybody knows me, I'm really a public person. I'm really live.
Yeah,
I like obviously
more emotion.
Yeah, you guys know me. Yeah, I like be around where everybody's like hoo ha cha cha. So that's type of me. That's my type of energy. And being really in a place where only 2 or 3 people maybe are at Circle City is kind of
it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me. So, and you guys know I'm not scared. I'm not scared to go on stage and talk loud. And
I like that.
You got great energy.
Yeah, that's really.
Hey, this
I was just gonna ask, do you have any advice to give any of our listeners?
Don't give up on your dreams. If anybody's gonna fight for your dreams, you're gonna be the person to fight for them. So don't give up. Grind to make your dreams come alive. Always, and patience. Patience is a big virtue.
That's
Honestly,
true.
obviously, I always want to do all the projects I want, but you got to be slow about it, and you got to make sure you plan it out. You never rush into it. If you rush into it, it's gonna be horrible. Trust me, I've had horrible movie shoots. Trust me, you don't want to do what I did. Take your time. Get the money, plan it out. When do a band, plan it out, make the music first, then goes talk to people about, hey, I want to do a music video, I want to do an event. And if you want to do comedy, write your jokes out, try it out one time, go bomb, that's good, get the energy out, go back, write some more jokes, go do it again, you're good. Even on podcasting, start up, buy a laptop, go to Best Buy. No one of these two, get your discount on a mic. And literally, you guys can blow up. I wasn't supposed to say, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
Too much information?
This is great.
All right, man. I appreciate you.